I think I sold 60 joggers was my first order. I sold all of them before. I got them on December 18th, whatever. I think I got on like December 17th or 18th, and I sold all out before Christmas.
I'm not trying to cuff you, baby, just want you to shake that ass. Police shutting down the party, so they twerking on the grass. Man, just look at all these hoes, they dropping low and doing split. She won't come and hang around with MDS, cause we the shit. Can't put trust inside nobody, so I'm clutching on the stick. I got a freaky hoe from Euclid, say she gon' show me a trick.
Starting off, bro. What's up with the Steelers? The Steelers shirt, man. What's going on with that?
That's how I roll.
You was a Steelers fan?
Bro, you know this, bro.
No, hold on. I didn't know that. I didn't know I was no Steelers fan. What the Steelers? Steelers?
You know this, bro.
Oh man, you just hurt my heart, man. You just hurt my
Running
feelings,
north.
man.
We running north.
Shit, I'm a 49ers fan. Y'all can run whatever y'all want. Shit. y'all shit. I don't give a fuck what y'all run. But we got a very special person here, man. Go ahead and introduce yourself. Tell me what's your name, man. Where you from? All that good stuff.
So, my name Deontay. I go by Dmoney. I own the clothing brand Presidentialuxe. I'm from Cleveland, Ohio. I'm 21 years old. I started my brand about a year ago, almost 2 years ago. Things been going well. And yeah, I'm just on my journey, building my brand, trying to keep climbing day by day, 1% better every day. That's me.
Oh, that's a great quote. 1% better every day. Now this gonna be more of a information interview right now, cause you got a clothing brand, man. You've been doing it. You know the ups and downs of this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You've been growing with it. You've been staying consistent with it. So we gonna go through the life of you as a clothing brand owner and things that with the expect. But first, let's tell them about little Dmoney. You know what I'm saying? Dmoney growing up. How was it like growing up? You know what I'm saying? Like as a kid, was it fun? What did you know what I'm saying? What was little Dmoney like?
Growing up was everything. Growing up was difficult. Growing up was fun. I grew up in Cleveland, so you know how that be, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It's a struggle. But you make your situation basically. Definitely was fun. I had the right people around me, good friends, cousins, family, brother. I had 7 brothers and sisters, so that was fun.
Yeah, I
But
know y'all
definitely
had some good times.
definitely struggle, but we made the most out of our situation always. I grew up in Cleveland, lived in Cleveland most of my life, and I moved to Maple, middle school, high school, went to Maple, middle school and high school, and just made the most out of situations. I played sports all through my life, football, basketball, so I always kept myself busy. And I enjoyed playing football, basketball, either if it was in the gym, on the field, or on the street. You know what I'm saying? So I was big on sports growing up. I'm still big on sports. I still be hooping. I just played my last year college football. So
Okay, congratulations, bro. Let's clap it up for him.
appreciate it, bro.
Congratulations, bro. Yeah, congratulations. Where you was playing at?
I was at Alabama State for a couple years, and I went to a JUCO called HH Prep.
Okay, and what position you play?
I played DB.
Oh, you a corner?
Yeah, man.
Oh, okay, you a corner. Okay, I played a little wide receiver back in my day. You know what I'm saying? You know, you really didn't want to get out there with me, but that's a whole different conversation. You know what I'm saying? Now, we'll let you do your thing now.
We
But
can line that up.
you said it one more time.
We can line that up.
I'm retired, bro. I'm retired. I'm just talking about back then, back in the day, bro. Yeah, there was a whole different story. But okay, you played a little deep. That's all. That's the only position you ever played, or you played something else before?
I played some receiver early in high school, but I ended up just playing strictly defense after that.
Okay. Okay. What's a moment that you remember in high school that you always remember?
In high school football,
Just high school period.
high school period, the day when COVID came to our city, they when they first shut down
Woo!
school, I was a junior.
Woo!
They came to school for the week, then they came to school for the month, then they came
The
to school
whole
for the rest of
year.
the year,
Yeah.
then they
Yeah.
came my whole senior year. I remember that day. First cancel school, we was happy because it was no school for a week. There was no school for a month. We was happy. No school for the rest of the year. It was bad. I remember that.
Yep. I remember that shit too. Hell yeah, for the whole year. Nobody had a senior year. Yeah, nobody had a senior year.
That was horrible, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
So wait, that's okay. That's a memorable moment. Okay, what's a good moment? Like if you actually, you know what? If you can go back to high school, what's one thing you feel like that you should have did more? You could have changed.
What I would have changed.
Or you feel like everything worked out how it worked out?
I definitely would have put myself more towards school than because I put sports first in everything. And I was trying to play sports at the next level, but to get to play sports at the next level, you gotta have the grades, you gotta be good in the class. So I definitely would have put school ahead of sports in a way to where it would allow me to have a better chance at playing at the next level easier than fighting for so basically if you good in the classroom and you good at sports, you will have a better chance of playing at the next level easier. But versus if you're good at sports and you terrible in the classroom like I was, it's harder to get by. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I
Tell
definitely
people
would
how hard that is. Like people don't understand like how hard it is to get to that next level. Everybody want to go to the NFL, but everybody can't go to the NFL. Tell them how hard it is going into college against niggas that's because in high school you might be the fastest nigga on the team. Once you get to college, everybody fast. Everybody got them skills. Like tell them how hard that is.
Nah, for real. You gotta just grind. Excuse me. You gotta just grind. Just grind. Like you do stuff to separate yourself. Uh, put in work with other people not, and it always pay off. Like you probably won't see it in the moment or feel like it won't, but it always pay off. Everything
Put
in the
that
dark
work
comes
in.
up. Yeah.
Yep, exactly. Okay, so transitioning in, graduate high school, go to college. What point did you say that fuck it, I want to be a clothing brand owner? Where did that come in at?
So when I was in college in Alabama. And my brother, he owned a brand Too Raw Too Real, and I used to always wear it, and I used to wear it so heavy, like I used to tell people at the
It was your
school it was
shit.
my brand, yeah.
Uh-huh.
But I just had every piece, I had every single thing, so I was rocking that, and then he ended up going to jail, so I ended up just picking up for him where he left off, and
Well, his clothing
like
brand, the Too Raw Too Real.
yep, I
Oh, okay,
picked
okay,
up
okay.
the brand Too Raw Too Real, and then basically like when he got out, he picked up, and then we was working together, but then we just ended up going our separate ways. Nothing bad on no end, but
Yeah,
we
okay,
ended up,
yeah.
we ended up just going our separate ways. I just decided that I wanted to start my own thing, but he basically taught me like the ins and outs, how to run it, how to do this, how to do that. And then after a while, just like I want to start something on my own that means something more to me. Um, Something that I felt a little bit more, just to run my own show. So like about 2 years ago, I decided that after being in partnership with my brother running Too Raw Too Real.
So where the name President Lux come from? Like what's the background on that?
Presidentialuxe. When I was
Oh,
coming up,
Presidential Lunch. My bad, bro.
it's all good. Coming up with the name Presidentialuxe. It took me a while. I was just sitting brainstorming ideas of the brand I wanted to start. I had a bunch of names. Um, but I just wanted to choose something that represented me and something that I actually wanted to put out. So presidential came from it's a synonym for the word boss. All
Mm.
right.
Mm.
I feel like that word represents me in a sense, being a boss. So I use the word presidential to represent being a boss, and then I use the word lux because I wanted to put out luxury clothing. So adding the suffix lux to the word presidential I just feel like it will give
Little
it more
touch.
of give it a little luxury touch. So I mean, I really didn't have to, but I just feel like that's how I liked it. So I presidential looks, mind of a boss. That's
So if it wasn't that, what was your backup? Like what was it? What was the two that was fighting?
not gonna lie, bro. I had like a list of like 15 names. It was that, and it was I had like presidential looks. I had millionaire minded. I had
Mm.
like endless. I had a whole bunch of stuff, bro. I had a long list. and it took me. It was hard to decide. Like that was the hardest thing ever. Like decide what my name was. Cause I
Cause
was
you
trying
gotta
to
stick
figure out.
with it.
Yeah, I had to just run with something, but I had to think of something that was gonna be like that was gonna last, that was gonna make sense, that was gonna come off the tongue good. You know what I'm saying? So it
Mm-hmm.
definitely was hard. The name was hard, but I had a lot of options. I ain't gonna lie, and I ended up going with Presidentialuxe. I feel like that represented me the most.
It's a good name. I fuck with the name. I fuck with the name,
You do,
especially
cause
the
sometimes
breakdown of it.
you do, cause sometimes I be second guessing. Like, man, I should have went with this, should have went with that. I should have used my own name. But sometimes I do be thinking about it's cool, but
But one thing about it, bro, once you get into whatever you get into, stick with it and run with it. Because once you get to that level, you're going to have a hell of people saying, no, you should never did this, you never did that, you should never did this. As long as you confident with it, it don't fucking matter. You know what I'm saying?
facts.
So you
Yeah,
cool. That's a good name. I like the background of it. You know what I'm saying? Start telling people
appreciate
more
you.
about the background. That helps
I
people,
gotta I gotta come up with a way to put like a story out and like how I started it and why I started it.
Mm-hmm.
I need to figure out somewhere to put that in some.
Yeah, that'll be good. So presidential lux. Presidential lux.
Mhm.
Um, my bad, bro. I got short term memory. Hold on. Let me get it right. Let me get it right. Let me get it right. Oh, tell me about that first week. You know what I'm saying? The first week you created the brand, you made it on Instagram. Tell us how that was like getting people to support you and your brand. Cause it all could start with support. You know what I'm saying? That first week is nobody knows about your brand. So how is that getting it out there to the people and getting everything together?
So when I officially came up with my name, I decided what I wanted to use. I instantly sent it over to a designer that I was using in my previous brand. Like, look, this is my name for my new brand. Made me some designs. When I first decided I was gonna use that name, um, it didn't even hit the social media until probably like 3, 4 months later. Cause I was just
Mm.
working. I was working on designs, logos, mock-ups. So that's what I was working on from like from July to about September, July, August, September, about 3 months. Um, I sent as soon as I got the name, I sent everything over to the designer. He made mock-ups, designs, logos, all that. I was just working, grinding, and then once I finally once I officially dropped my first mock that I liked the most, I just put it on Instagram and it went crazy.
Mm.
So after I went crazy, I'm like, all right, it's gonna be special. Like I'm already high in demand. I ain't even dropped the product yet.
How do you feel?
So
How did you feel around that time? Like just waiting them 3 months working, doing your work and that, and then when you finally drop the mock up, it go crazy. Like tell us about that. How you feel?
it wasn't even supposed to be that long. When I sent the designer the ideas, he was playing like paid
That's
for him,
another
and
thing. Yeah,
it
yeah.
just happened to be that way. He took so long. And then when he gave me my first batch, like after like 2 months, which was should have took like a couple weeks, he could send it
Mm-hmm.
back in 2 months. And I'm like, these dumb. Like I'm like, I need some more. I paid for some more. And it took another month for the rest, but then they all came back just hard. So that's why I ended up taking 3 months. But I forgot the original question. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie.
How
I
you
ain't
felt
gonna lie.
when the 3 months came and you finally dropped the mock-ups on Instagram and the shit went stupid? Take us through
Bro,
that.
I dropped the mocks and it just went dumb. I think it went dumb because I hold a good name. I always did good business. I own a landscaping business and I was doing the other clothing brand before. So I always held a good name. I always did a good business. So whenever I come up with an idea and thing I want to do, sell, drop, people go behind me. I got tons of people behind me just because it's who I am and how I hold stuff down. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So
So
once I dropped
that's
the mock,
important.
once I dropped the mock, people was instantly behind it, and it was hard too. I don't even give myself credit, but it was hard. So it definitely tooted it up. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that nigga, that's how you supposed to feel, nigga. Yeah, say that shit
Man,
hard, nigga.
it was
Say
hard.
that,
I ain't gonna
say that shit the best shit out here, nigga. That's what you need to say, nigga. Yeah.
lie.
And
Man,
that's another thing, y'all. If y'all coming into these businesses, especially a clothing brand business, and you want people to wear your shit, your name is the number one fucking thing that you need to worry about before you drop anything. If your name is bad out here, nigga, ain't nobody buying your shit. You gotta make sure
facts,
you good. You gotta
facts,
you
bro.
gotta support other people. Make sure you know what I'm saying. You a good person. So when it's your turn, niggas be like, oh, and he came in together and looked out. You know what I'm saying? That's very important. Your name. So boom, drop it the first week. Tell us how transitioning to that first photo shoot. How was it getting the people for the photo shoot? How hard was it? Setting the time and date, making sure everybody there on time, finding a good photographer. Take us through the whole process of the first photo shoot.
Bro, so I'm gonna start from when I first dropped the mock. When I first dropped the mocks, it was September. I didn't officially get the first load of the clothes till December. Once again, it wasn't even on purpose. It was because the manufacturer
Manufacturer.
took all day. So I put the order in September, right when I dropped the mocks, and then I got my first load in December, like a couple days before Christmas.
That's a long
And I
time, man. That's a long ass time.
that's a long time. So I ended
And
up just
yeah, that's. But you should have known that, bro. You seen what he was doing before. He was gonna do the same thing. If he
but it was
took
the
3 months.
this is manufacturer though. This is the manufacturer. This is a different person.
Oh, this is a different
This is
person.
my
Oh,
first
okay,
time
okay,
ever working
okay.
with them. So
Oh,
I
damn, yeah.
so they took long. I kind of was getting discouraged in the middle, but when I finally got the load in December, and I posted the mocks on Instagram, I didn't know if people still was interested, like, cause they
Yeah.
went dumb, but it just was dry for a couple months, and I didn't post nothing about it. I ended up posting the mocks like day in, and literally, I think I sold 60 joggers. Was my first order. I sold all of them before, cause I got them on December 18th, whatever. I think I got on like December 17th or 18th, and I sold all out before Christmas. I was like,
I know
so
that. I
that
know
was
that
the
feeling.
first.
Yeah.
That was the first. That was how the first batch went. So when they sold out that fast, that's when I did my restock. And then, but I never did the photo shoot until I did the restock. So I ordered the restock a couple days after Christmas, probably like the 26th of December, and I didn't get that restock till about the first week of February. When I got the restock the first
Damn.
week of February, which is a real long time.
Yes, for real.
Like,
Especially when you so hot coming in, but then
yeah,
these
cause it
these
cooled it off.
breaks, yeah, you
Cool it off.
gotta, yeah, this breaks is killing it.
So I got the restock in first week of February, and then I did the photo shoot. I got the two people. I had a boy and a girl to do the photo shoot. I also was in it. They just was friends, so I just asked them like a week in advance, like, "Yo, package gonna be in Monday. Let's do the photo shoot Wednesday. Y'all down?" They both said, "Yeah." We came to an agreement. I booked the excuse me. I booked the a session in the studio with the photographer. He was legit. Everybody was suggesting him to me. So I ended up booking him, and I had everybody on date at the same time, and we booked it. We ran it, and then the photo shoot. I dropped the pictures, and then once I dropped the pictures and announced that the restock was live, them sold out in a week.
Mm. So your thing is when you get it, it sells.
It
But it's
sell
just that in between trying to get everything together.
literally like I'm going to that right now, bro. I got some varsity jackets that I ordered in And by the way, I ordered these from the first manufacturer that I ordered the first dog suits from.
Mm.
I ordered some varsity jackets in November. All right, it
Wow,
told me it's
that's
gonna be a
last
four.
year.
It told me it's gonna be a 4 week turnaround. So 4 weeks went by, around Christmas, still nothing. January,
That's
still nothing.
crazy.
They finally sent me some snippets, some pictures. First week of January. All right, I posted them on social media like, "Yo, this varsity jacket is gonna be in a couple weeks. Say hi."
Uh-huh.
They went crazy, like crazy. People was buying them pre-sale, and
Oh, yeah.
what is it now? February 20th.
Yeah, it's going into March.
Still don't got them,
Yeah, and then it's so tough when you get in that pre-sale, especially when you growing your business.
man.
People get real and they don't understand. Pre-sale means you buying it before it releases. Not
Literally,
that
bro.
I'm gonna get early access to it.
Uh
It's
huh.
you're buying it, you holding the spot. So once they give you your money, they think in a week or two, it's gonna be there. No,
Right.
it's a pre-sale. So then people start getting angry and shit like that, and then that's the whole process. The manufacturers is probably the hardest shit to deal with a clothing brand.
Literally,
Cause you gotta give them money up front too. It's not like that you just place an order and wait for them to be done and you send the money
man.
in.
Literally,
You gotta send half the money there. So that's already half of the shit that you got right there already. And then them niggas take they sweet old time, man. Sweet old time. Yeah, that's tough. Yeah. What tell them how important it is to once you make that money after you sell all your clothes, how important that is putting it back in your brand though. Not going around and spending it out on going to the club and all that type of other shit.
Reinvesting it is the most important thing, but it's the hardest thing because as you sell, you're gonna things is gonna come up. Like you may have spent all your money that you make working at your job on your clothing brand. So now when you get your clothing brand money, you have to still pay your bills, pay your, you know what I'm saying, pay your gym membership, all that. So you gotta be able to manage money. Maybe you take a certain percentage of what you make from your drops and pay it out to yourself. Or I just everything I make, I just I
Put it back
save it and
into
I
it.
reinvest. And I just keep reinvesting over and over and over. But it's definitely the hardest thing because you just got to be disciplined. It's hard to be disciplined with money, especially when it's coming in fast or if it's coming
Fast.
in, it's like coming in hot. It's
Mm-hmm.
definitely hard, but reinvesting definitely the most important thing, though.
What would you say to people who try to come in this clothing brand game and think that it's gonna happen overnight?
Uh, it's not gonna could it could happen overnight, but more
They
likely
they
not
they
gonna
come in
happen.
here thinking it's a fast game. Like it's fast money. You can come here get your money quick and you just go about your day.
Not gonna lie, you're not gonna really start seeing no real money in the beginning, anyways. Like you gotta build an audience, you gotta build, your fan base, you gotta build, your clients, you gotta build all that. You gotta get people to recognize your brand. You gotta build customers to come back. Like you gotta build for at least a year or two. Once you start building, you got a whole bunch of loyal customers and supporters. That's when you start making real money. I'm still in the building phase, so that's
Yeah.
how I could give it to you like that. I'm in the game, so you gotta build, bro. And to build, you gotta be 100% invested. You can't be doing a clothing brand, doing this, and that. You can't be doing 5, 6 things. You can, but it's gonna be slower. Or
Lower, yep.
if you can focus more on the clothing brand or have 2, 3 things on the docket instead of 7, you will be better off. But you don't want to just you want to be able to invest your time so you can build because building is everything.
How important is it having a website?
Uh, Having a website is important, but it's not, but it is. Me personally, I don't have a website out right now. I did have a website up at one point, but I don't have it up at the moment. Having a website definitely is important, especially once you get to a certain level. Because I got people that follow me and try to grab stuff out of town. I got people that try to buy stuff in all different cities over the country. So they always look for the website. They don't know me personally, so they don't feel comfortable trying to text the DM the order. So that's definitely important. But if you like in the beginning stages, maybe a little bit smaller and you're not across the country yet, you could like hand to hand or text to order. But once you get to a certain level, you gotta get a website. It looks more professional and it's more legit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm probably gonna go strictly website orders in probably like the next couple days. I don't want to be
Got you.
doing hand to hand deliveries. I'm done with that.
I want to tell you this now. Stop the hand to hand right now. The hand to hand shit is dead. You cannot do the hand to hand shit. It's too easy to get killed, get robbed, all type of shit. Niggas with the hand to hand shit, niggas think they can get a little leeway in that bitch. You will go up there, say your jogging, your hoodie is 60. They'll come there with 40 and be like, oh, you
Man,
need to, you know what I'm saying? Like, hold on
man,
with me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Website, you put the money in and you deal with you gonna buy the shit. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
It's professional. You get a worldwide expansion. I remember I was getting orders from California, Buffalo. It's all around the world, and it don't look like you scamming. That's the one of the major things right now. Everybody feel like everybody's scamming, so you have to get a
facts,
website. Have to get a website.
facts.
So transition to that first photo shoot. Um, what was of the people around you, your friends? How important is having a good friend group around you that supports you, or do you feel like that you need to go on this road alone?
You definitely need a good support system because when I first started my brand, I think that was all that was around me was friends. So once they started grabbing pieces, grabbing jogger suits, and they would wear it, they would take pictures on it, posting it, and then they following, tune in. So say I had 30 friends and they all copped a jogging suit. and they all get 500 views on their story. That's how many people gonna view that piece. That's how many people gonna tap that link and see what I'm got to offer. So it help you expand, bro. You definitely can't do it alone. You need people. You need connections. You need all that. You definitely gotta have connections and friends, bro. Because friends is what got my brand out there. All my friends caught one. All my friends cop suits, and every person that followed my brand came from either me knowing them personally, which is my friend, or some my friend, a friend of a friend, basically. Like you
Mm-hmm.
definitely need friends, bro.
How was that in college with that networking?
Uh, I ain't gonna lie, college networking was the best thing ever, bro.
Hey,
Like if I
same
ain't
here,
learned
bro.
nothing, get nothing from college, the network I got from college was crazy, bro.
That network is crazy. Yeah.
I got friends in Miami, Atlanta, DC, Cali, all through Texas, Detroit, Chicago. They all cop clothes, and when they take pictures and they post in it, it gains my traction in their city. And then more people. That's how I get my customers out of the city because my friends that I met in college. So college definitely was the best networking experience I ever had.
Exactly. Yeah, college networking is a whole different level. And if you
Man,
don't want to
facts,
go to college, you don't have to. But you can go to college. You can
facts,
go
bro.
to the college and do your thing and network there. You don't have to be at college to go to the college. You know what I'm saying? Network. Network is a big thing when it comes to this clothing brand shit. Please network.
Facts.
Um, so what is your next plans? Like what's the big next thing for you? What's in your mindset? What can we expect?
My next so whenever the varsity jackets come in, I'm gonna drop them individually. I be trying to drop more in collections now instead of one piece at a time, one jogger suit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'll try to drop more collections, but when the jogger suits come in, I'm gonna drop them whenever they come, if they ever come. Hopefully they come. I'm gonna drop them. My next project after that is gonna be labeled Summer Mine.
Mm.
And it's going down summer. I got some pieces that's gonna be crazy. I got some all other duffel bags, all other
Mm.
travel bags, uh crazy t-shirts, some zip ups. I'm trying to do denim and some more jogger suits. So it's gonna be a big collection for the summer. I'm titling it Summer's Mine.
Summer Mind. Y'all better make sure y'all tap into the Summer Mind. I know that. I know y'all better tap
Summer
into
Mine,
that
man.
shit.
The Summer Mine.
What's one message you give yourself before? If you give yourself a message before you got into the clothing brand, and one message to somebody that's coming into think about getting a clothing brand.
One message that I would give to myself, like
Hmm.
without knowing what I know,
Yep.
or knowing what I know.
Well, no, no. Well, so you now the shit that you went through, the things that you know. What was a message to yourself before you got into the clothing brand
A message to myself,
to kind of prepare yourself?
a message that I've been telling myself: stay professional. Like I don't know, I'm big on professionalism, bro. Like I like to look clean, be clean, stay professional, do good business. That's a message I gave to myself in the beginning. I stand on that. Stay professional, look professional, be professional, and the right doors are gonna open. One day I'm gonna be in Saks.
Think,
Um, a message to give it to somebody starting a clothing brand:
thinking about starting a clothing brand. What was the message before they get in there?
stay professional. You want to be professional. You don't know who nobody is, so you want to be treat the janitor like you'll treat the boss. You always
That's
be professional wherever you go, whatever you do. Website clean, Instagram clean, in person, pop up shops, hand to hand. Always be clean, professional, and be professional. You'll grow if you're professional.
Yeah, that's facts. Now we don't want to hold you for too long, man. We got one more question for you. We're gonna let you get up out of here, man.
Let's do it.
How important is it? What was the message to the people? Be like, I'm not gonna put all my money into this clothing brand. I'm just gonna let it rock. I'm not gonna put my 9 to 5 money into it, or I'm not gonna put this certain amount of money into it. What would you tell them?
You got to be heavily invested, bro. Like the more invested you is, the faster and the farther you'll grow. So, for example, me myself, I put every dollar out. When I first started, every single dollar I made went to the brand. Every single
Mm,
dollar I made from my job went straight to the brand. Heavily invested. You got to be heavily invested. If you're not, you're gonna progress slowly. If you're not gonna progress, if you do, you're gonna progress real slow. and it just ain't gonna be as well, bro. You want to be heavily invested always in everything you do, not even just clothes. Like if you want to play college football and you in high school, you need to be heavily invested. You need to be at the field every day. You need to be working out, grinding every day. You want to be heavily invested always. Damn, the lights just cut off. I mean,
Go ahead. Let's see, we get it back on. Get the
hold
motherfucker
on.
back on, man. But just to piggyback off what he just said, like you have to be able to spend money in this game. Like if you think you're just gonna come in here just because a couple people know you and you feel like, oh, you was a man in high school and everybody's just gonna support you and you dropping horrible stuff because you're not putting
Yeah,
the money and time into it, that's not how it's gonna work. When I first started mine, I was working at Amazon getting six, maybe depending on 6, 7 a week, and damn near all that shit was going into that bitch. You have to. And you have to be able to take risks. Now, if you have a family and you know you got bills, put a portion of that money, put it in the savings, and watch it grow over the weeks, and then put it onto your clothing brand. It's ways that you can do it. Don't give up on your clothing brand because it can take you somewhere if you put the time, money, and effort into it.
facts, bro. That's facts. I ain't gonna lie.
One more message. Anything you want to say? Shout out your Instagram, man. Anything you want to say to the people before we go ahead and get it going?
Yeah, man, I'm gonna shout out my Instagram, man. Follow me on Instagram, Presidentialuxe. That's my brand page. My personal page is Dmoney216. Follow me on there too. I'm gonna follow y'all back. Be on the lookout for that summer collection, man. Summer is mine.
Summer is mine, man. Summer is mine, man. I appreciate you coming out here, man. Whenever you got the new drops, man, if you want to come back on the interview and show the drops or anything like that, man, I'm here, man. We can get that shit going as well, man. Um,
Bet we're gonna lock
yeah,
in, man. At the end of this, when the load come in the spring, I'm back on here. Appreciate you for having
you
me
back
too.
on. Oh, no problem, man. You keep doing your thing, man. Keep hustling, man. Keep staying on your grind, cause the shit gonna pay off, man.
For sure, bro. I'll hit you up in a minute.
For sure. All right, boy. Be safe.